Bringing standards back to the game. We're not here to hype up the hottest rappers. We represent good music. If you're good, you're good. If you're whack, you're whack. If you want the real, this is where it's at. Welcome to Real Rap.
It's the real hip hop. The real hip hop.
King Nas.
I liked it. The track was crazy. I liked his flow. I thought he was talking about Nas. Probably everybody thought that. But he was talking about his nephews. One named King, one named Nas. But it was crazy because I knew the beat sounded familiar. You know, I'm into music and the tracks, and it sounded like he sampled the Nas song. It ain't hard to tell. That's what it sounded like. I knew I had heard it off Illmatic. So, but it's not about Nas. That's what he said. So, but like I said, the track, the beat sound like a Nas song. You know him though. He do so much. It probably was, but I liked it. I thought the track was crazy. I thought the flow was crazy.
Yeah, I liked it. Frederick was okay. He said 1,000 grams get dissolved in the kitchen. Heart wrenching. Part play took away from accessions. Crooked ways brought from car lookaways took in J's. But it's too late for your prevention because I'm playing my position. So what he's saying like that, he in the kitchen cooking up the dope, and then he said the lookaways like a no look. But that's like when you hand out the dope to the crack fiend, you look away to see if somebody else looking at you. But he's saying that it's too late because he playing his position. He already in the game. You know, he can't get out. I like the hook. Second verse snap. I like the beat. I like when they stop the beat and then he start flowing.
I did. I like that.
He said, with the gems, your daughter will teach her hymns from the annals of crime channels that dismantle her wants it for weaker men. Which means these weaker men who not with the Me Too movement like we are, trying to control your daughters, man. And they're going to be teaching her hymns. You see, they're going to be teaching her whatever they want her to do to them.
I'm telling you.
So you need to be in your daughter's life, man. That's what he's saying by that, man. He said, send them back a living. I'm feeling trapped. We know religion, but brimming with brilliant facts. So we map cast the sordid role of a lady with no control. Let it go. Hold on to your baby. Distorted roles for the ladies, man. We with the Me Too movement. Y'all with us or not, man? He don't want y'all to go down that path, ladies. Don't do it. Listen to Tokyo Jets and have that strap ready just in case.
Lord.
You better be the new princess.
Man, chill out, bro.
Shut up, man. She ain't taking none of that fuck shit. None of you fuck boys. She not a part of this. Y'all need to be on that same wave. You get it, Wave, Lupe, wait. Come on, bro. We doing bars over here too. He said, I want to see it all. Never have sleep. Some dudes can't see the walls. Because of the masterpiece, my data breach like hackers leak. Delete the McAfees and slam the back doors in back of me. Bars. What he's saying is, y'all sleep out here. Y'all need to wake up, man. All this racism is in your face, man. You ignoring it. He said, but he ain't sleep. He a hacker. So you're going to get through all the walls and delete the McAfees, which is the software that you put in your computer to put the walls up. I like the third verse. I liked it. He said, scheme for a giant green, getting cream sweeter than being corny. Green giant, sweet corn, getting green, giant green. Come on, bars. He said, kind of want that the Mormons a little bit here. He said, they like to get them young, like I'm Brigham son. You know, Brigham Young, the college. Brigham Young, the leader of the Mormons, and like to get him young, like he like to get the woman young to be one of his harem. I mean, they don't do harems, so it's polygamy.
Yeah.
Then he said, when he goes on to the next line, he said, be more, man. So more man, more men, it all goes together. Bars. He said, they make him put the pussies out like Fred Flintstone's house. Heart blacker than the back of Flintstone's mouth. Or maybe more like Baba Kisi, take him Timbo route. So, you know, in the Flintstones. You watched Flintstones?
Yeah, man.
You didn't see Police Academy, so I just gotta.
Flintstones, Police Academy.
That's around the same. That's around
they don't
the
go together.
singer. He, you know, Fred Flintstone put the cat out the house, so they putting the pussies out. And then, you know, when he says, "Well, the black of his mouth is super black." Bars. And then Baba he was a professor at the Chicago University, and he took the graduation rate from 7% to 25% within black African Americans. Black African Americans, doesn't really make sense. Males, African American males. And the Timbo, he said the Timbo route. The Timbo stands for teaching, educating man of black origin. Which that's dope.
Yeah, that is. That's very dope.
I like the outro. Use some verses from the Quran. Dari Cash, where you at, bro? Mankind. And, you know, becoming a man. That's pretty much what mankind is. The verses they use from the Quran. Quotations from Chairman.
This song was deep. It was sick. I like this one. I love the track. I love the flow. I love the spoken word throughout the song. I like everything about the song. Nikki Jean, she'll start making. She been killing this album.
Yeah.
I have been listening to it. I just haven't said nothing till I got to this song. Yeah.
Oh, you listened before the album?
No. I'm saying throughout the album,
okay.
like you've been bringing up. I just, you know, I've been peeping it though. She's just starting to make it. She been on his album before too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but been killing this album. I looked it up to see what it was about. Chairman Fred, he was a Black Panther. He was the chairman of the Illinois chapter.
In Chicago.
Yeah, a Black Panther.
Fred
And,
Hampton.
he was killed by the
Police,
cops, FBI, whatever you want to call it. So I had to, look that up to find out who he was. I like the part he said a verse. He said, "Was it God's plan or a man mismanaged to turn New Orleans to Atlantis?" Bruh. That was crazy, y'all. I like this song. It was one of my favorites on this album, so I like this one.
I thought it was okay. First verse, feel like he was taking shots at pop culture. The interlude was crazy. I want an album with just interludes. You can just make it for me. Just make one copy. That's fine. He said, but your value system says you believe in sleep more than you believe in grinding. Your value system says you are a consumer and not a producer. That you're spending more money than you're making. Why? Because you're a consumer. You're spending more money than you're making is not good, bro. Stop being a consumer. Be your own boss. Do your whole thing, man.
Facts. Hey, that's what we doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what we reaching out for.
I was like, shit. Like, that just hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
You get that touch. Dark Cash.
It's not a cash.
That's my guy. Second verse was okay. And then I quoted the same thing he said. Was it God's plan or man mismanaged to turn New Orleans to Atlantis, which is the city underwater?
Man.
Well, we know the answer. It was
Of
not
course.
God's plan.
Of course.
It was mismanaged by the man to
But-
put the city underwater. But that was dope. Bishop Edgar Jackson said the most important things were truth and love. I thought that was dope. Happy Timbuktu Day.
I liked it. It was crazy. At first I thought he was talking about Timbuktu, the king, richest man of all time. But he was paying homage to DJ Timbuktu.
From the city,
Yeah.
Shot City.
He was a DJ in Chicago who died of cancer.
Kidney cancer.
Yeah. I loved it. You listen to this song, he sound like Big Boy though. I liked it. I liked the way he flowed. He sounded like Big Boy in this song. He said, I like the track. He said, see when love come from the center, I'm Mutombo to my members. Play for the Hall of Fame.
No, no, no.
I heard you heard that I was fly, so I'm Dumbo to my listeners. Thought that was crazy. And I nominated the third verse for Verse of the Year. I
Wow.
liked it. I really liked that verse. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Keep blacks all around that waist, but don't wanna make us senseis. That's sin slaves. Sin slaves. When it's like, I don't wanna work, sin slaves. On ships, on waves, in waves. Okay, colder than a Gole.
Well, he pretty much touched on everything. You know, the Dumbos. I don't know, could dumb it down a little bit for the Dumbo if you want to call me that next time or the next album. My ears are not that big, and I feel like he went over my head. He said, give me them inches, I make miles out of them.
Yeah.
Thought that was dope.
Yeah,
Give him an inch,
yeah.
you gonna take a mile. He says, sadly, that it ain't no joke on the block, like Laffy Taffy. I knew you like that, but he didn't mean it like that. Check that out.
Yeah, so I don't know why you said that.
But he was saying like it ain't no joke. You know, Laffy Taffy got the jokes in it.
Yeah.
And then
So,
it's a block, Laffy
yeah,
Taffy.
I know, so you didn't have to say
Ain't
what
no
you
joke.
did. You didn't have to do all that.
I knew you had a connection too.
Nah, I knew what he was saying. Don't treat me like Dumbo. You just told him not to treat you like Dumbo, but you trying to.
No, I wasn't treating you like dumb. I'm just saying I was trying to give you something that you connect to.
I already did. I said something
It
about
was
Big
a
Boy.
land. You right. I was just trying to make you at home, bro. Didn't really feel the hook. Second verse was cool. He said, "Past wanna put it all behind me like a moving van." Moving van got all the stuff behind him. Thought that was tight. He said, "If you see me from the high road, more Tascati on my gyro." You say gyro or gyro? What y'all? You know what a gyro is?
The
The
sandwich?
lamb? Yeah, the lamb meat.
I just said sandwich.
Yeah, would you call it a gyro or a gyro?
Gyro.
He said gyro. We said gyro in the sea. And the last song on this 24-hour album is Merle Jr., which is it's like a part 2 to the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I thought it was cool. He spit all the way through, no hook. That's how MC ends a fucking album. Straight bars. I'm gonna use you for this, bro.
Now you want to use him?
Not bad, bro. He didn't really use it as much, so I didn't need you as much. I always need you though, bro.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I always need you.
We back together?
Yeah, from here on out, bro. Jada and Styles.
Yes.
I'm Jada though.
That's fine.
All right.
Styles, he a legend. So.
Not according to you. We can rewind if you want to rewind. Because not according
Come
to
on,
you.
man. Let's go.
Okay. It's a lot of them girls, age girl.
Okay.
Alright, he said, cribbles who won't miss a lot. The old
Hoes.
that won't give you a shot. But you can get the whole pistol. It's going to hit you a lot. Bars.
Yep.
You know, Salat is another Muslim reference where they pray 5 times. And they not going to miss that. If you know it, even at work,
Yeah.
they be praying all over.
Yep.
And then he said, from the land of the pole where we Warsaw, from the hand of a pro. Okay, I'm not going to say that either. This is a new one. It's like the H word, but with the W.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. He said, from the land of the pole where we Warsaw, from the hand of a pro to a
Whore.
jaw. Make her stand at the store to the snow thaw. Bars. Okay, look how he did it though. He said from the land of the pole with a Warsaw. Poland.
Mm.
Poland. The capital of Poland is Warsaw.
Mm.
The Poland, Warsaw.
Mm.
He said, from the hand of a pro to a
Whore.
jaw. It's pimping.
Yeah.
And then he said, make her stand at the stove until the snow thaw. Bars. And then he said, this is the last one. He said, that was Bobby Johnson potato just to unscore. Think deep, but don't let it fry your motherboard. Which is what fucking happened this whole fucking album to me. You fried my fucking motherboard, my fucking brain, trying to figure out what the fuck you was talking about. But, do you know the Bobby Johnson potato?
Mm-mm.
That's from Dudes Here, South Central, when Bobby Johnson put the potato on the gun to make it a silencer.
Oh, yeah.
The movie South Central.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, potato and fry, fries, so it all went together. Bars. What you thought?
He went hard at the end. Track was crazy. I said great ending to the album. I heard Mural before, so I knew it was part 2. His flow was crazy. I liked it.
I'm gonna get to the scores, man. It's a long process. I feel like I just graduated college twice. Shout out to Lupe, man. One time, I would complain the whole album. It was a lot of ups and downs. It was a lot of all over the place, but it was a lot of knowledge, a lot of gems, a lot of bars. But the fact that it was kind of, I don't want to say inconsistent, but it was just kind of like, maybe I just didn't grasp everything that I should have grasped. Because if he was here, he can probably explain everything, what he got. But
He
I
gonna
didn't.
come over and show him and explain it to him.
Yeah, so shout out to C, man.
It's gonna happen, dog.
We gonna speak that into existence.
Yep.
Lupe, come through and explain the rest of your albums from here on out. We can go back to if you want. But so for me, that was the only thing that was like a minus, because maybe something went over my head or it didn't make sense this or that or there. So I still thought it was alright. I give it a 7. One less than 8 to be good, so I thought it was alright. I give it a 7.
I gave it a 7.
Mm.
I gave it a 7. And my 7 was due because it was so long, and it was confusing at points. And I really wanted to give it an 8. And I feel like, based on what he was doing, and based on what he was gripping for, it definitely was a very good album. But like I said, I was kind of confused. But he definitely had some good songs, and he didn't make any hits. That's another thing that took it from me. If he would have had 1 or 2 hits, it definitely would have been an 8 for me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If he would have had, but he don't go for that. That's why I'm like, I want to give it an 8, because he don't, the stuff that we grade off of, he don't care. You know what I'm saying? And to me,
But he had some hits though.
no, I'm talking about here.
I know what I'm saying. Like
But
he doesn't aim for it.
He doesn't do that no more.
You think because
of Atlanta?
Okay.
You know what I'm
I see
saying?
that.
And like I said, I gave it a 7. I think it's closer to an 8 than a 6, but you know, it was because of that. And man, I enjoyed it. So it was cool. It just a little too long, man. A lot too long, but it's cool.
We kind of, I don't know, this might have been the best episode as far as bars, because we went from Tokyo Jets bars to Lupe bars. Now we're gonna go to Logic bars. It's the best like trio ever, bro.
Duo. It's the best duo ever.
Well, we're gonna get into the guy shitted on maybe 2 or 3 times the last time we did this album.
He dogged my boy, man.
I might dog you again. Let's see. We got Logic and Young Sinatra. Vote.
4. Young Sinatra 4. 4.
ATL. Peace up. 8 time down. That's 2 up, 2 down. Vote.